Hi everyone and welcome to today's edition of the Daily 8. I'm Madeline Bursma in for Phil Penarski with 8 things you need to know today. Well, the community is rallying behind 2 young girls who survived a devastating fire that investigators say was set by their mother last week. Court records say the girls' mother admitted to setting fire to their home while they were still inside. The fire took the life of 12-year-old Shamaya Stewart. Her sisters, ages 7 and 10, escaped the house through a window, family said. The mother has been charged with murder, first-degree arson, and 3 counts of second-degree child abuse. She faces life in prison if convicted. On Sunday morning, residents donated everything from money and clothing to toys and gift cards at LifeQuest Church to help the 2 sisters. If you're interested in donating, email Reverend Jerry Bishop at lifequestgroup@aol.com. We've got that email address in a report on woodtv.com as well. You may notice many Hispanic and Latino-owned businesses are closed today. Businesses locally and across the country are closing to paint a picture for a day without immigrants. The day comes as those communities continue to rail against immigration crackdowns by the federal government. Tamales Mary in Wyoming is among those keeping their doors shut today. The owner told us the goal is to help humanize the immigrant community as well as Hispanic and Latino business owners who have always called the United States home. And tariffs President Donald Trump had enacted against Mexico were set to start tomorrow, but Mexico's president said they are now on hold for a month. She said Mexico has agreed to reinforce the northern border to stop drug trafficking from Mexico into the U.S., and that the 2 countries would continue talks on security and trade. Tariffs are still slated to go into effect against Canada and China tomorrow. Trump says he's set to speak to the Canadian Prime Minister this afternoon. Both Canada and Mexico had plans to levy their own tariffs, but Mexico is holding off for now. Tariffs could mean higher prices at the pump and are expected to have a big impact on the auto industry. Consumers could also see higher price tags on products like tequila, Canadian whiskey, and avocados. An attorney whose work helped clear 3 wrongfully convicted men in Michigan has been shot and killed. Mike McKenzie of Georgia and his wife, Darla, were visiting their daughter in Alabama when they were shot by the daughter's husband. He was 72 and his wife was 68. Their son-in-law, Christopher Scott Johnson, has been charged with capital murder, deputies say. The attorney had gained a reputation as one who specialized in arson cases in which junk science was used in convictions. He worked pro bono to help several wrongfully convicted people across the country prove their innocence. Those he helped are mourning his death. Well, during the segregation era, the Green Book was a vital tool to help Black travelers avoid dangerous and uncomfortable situations. The travel guide, published from 1936 to 1966, listed safe places for Black people during the Jim Crow era. According to a local historian, there were close to 250 Michigan sites listed in the book. You can read about which of those sites still exist in Michigan in this story on woodtv.com. And we'll have coverage of Black History Month all throughout this month, both on air and online, including a list of Black History Month events that you can find right now on our website. And we're in for a foggy Monday. Storm Team 8 meteorologist Matt Kirkwood has your forecast.
All right, kind of a dreary start to this Monday, and it looks like overcast skies will stick around today. A couple sprinkles, a little bit of mist here and there, and some areas of fog. This dense fog advisory goes until noon today. We have the snow, though, up to the north. We're going to miss out on this next round. If you're traveling up to the north, be aware of that. They could see about 2 to 5 inches up there. Hourly planner today, you can see temperatures mid to upper 30s, or actually upper 30s for daytime highs. Notice that sunset time closing in on 6 o'clock. Good to see that. What we're tracking out there, kind of quiet the next couple days overall. Then Wednesday, that's when things change, especially Wednesday night or overnight. Could see a significant freezing rain, a mixture develop, and possibly another system arriving on Saturday. So a more active pattern unfolding in that 8-day forecast. You'll be able to see throughout the week. Once that system moves out on Thursday morning, it could be windy, and that would not be good news if there is significant icing. And then quiet late Thursday into the Friday time frame.
Thank you, Matt. And of course, yesterday was Groundhog Day. Puxatawney Phil the groundhog did see his shadow, indicating a long winter. Over the last 7 years, Bill has predicted 3 early springs and 4 long winters. Storm Team 8 crunched the numbers and found he has been right 5 times over the last 7 years, giving him an accuracy rate of around 71% in Michigan. And the Grammy Awards were last night, and Michigan was well represented. West Michigan native Billy Strings walked away with his 2nd Grammy, winning the award for Best Bluegrass Album. Detroit gospel legend CeCe Winans also took home her 16th and 17th Grammys, winning the awards for Best Gospel Album and Best Contemporary Christian Music Performance. She'll be in Grand Rapids later this month for her More Than This tour, with a stop at Grand Rapids First Assembly of God scheduled for February 13. You can also catch Billy Strings in concert this spring. He'll be playing at Van Andel Arena on May 30 and May 31st. Well, thanks for tuning in to today's edition of the Daily 8. Phil will be back tomorrow with 8 more things you need to know. For now, I'm Madeline Bursma, wishing you a great start to your work week.